I've seen a lot of posts recently about stress management, and I thought, management? That sounds like too much work. How about stress relief? So hypnotherapy can bring about stress release by creating what's called a relaxation response. Managing stress is something you do consciously. Having a new response is something that is subconscious. So you just have a new way of experiencing the old stressor without having to think about it, and everyone wants that. We want to make this easy and effortless. That's why people love hypnotherapy. Currently, you are reacting habitually and unconsciously to a stressor, and what we want to do is teach your brain and body something new, a new way to respond to the same stressor, but be calm, relaxed, and clear-minded. You learned your current reaction through watching others. Some of it is physiological. You learned your current reaction, and anything that you learned, you can unlearn. Nice to know. Comes in handy for some other things too, right? Dr. Herbert Benson created a technique for his heart patients back in the 70s. He was a cardiologist, and it was called the relaxation response. And the patients that actually did it found that they had better results, lowering blood pressure and proper healing and more rapid healing after any surgeries. So hypnosis is like that, following the doctor's orders, following instruction, although hypnotists are not doctors. But, if the doctor gives you an order to exercise and to lose 10 pounds, if you don't do that, then he really can't help you. So hypnosis is suggestive therapy. If the hypnotist gives you the suggestion to take 3 deep breaths and find yourself out at the beach, relaxing, and you decide you want to think about dinner, that's your choice, but it's not really going to help you much. So hypnosis is like that, following instructions, following suggestions. It's suggestive therapy. I tell my clients, you can resist if you want to, but I don't think that's why you're here. So what I'm wanting to help you with is to discover a new way to respond to stressors. And we can do that right now if you're ready. But if you're driving, you're going to need to watch this and do this later when you're in a spot where you won't be disturbed. So if you're ready to create a new relaxation response, then I'd like you to close your eyes. And then I want you to pretend that you can't open them. And as long as you keep pretending you can't open them, they just won't open. They'll stay closed. You can even test them to make sure they stay closed. Now, imagine yourself in a scene in nature, a very peaceful place, perhaps at the beach or a mountain trail, cabin in the woods, or just soaking in a hot bubble bath. And just begin to bring whatever visuals that you are experiencing into your awareness. Notice the objects around you. Maybe there's some sounds that are soothing to you. And just allow all of your senses to experience this scene in nature, this calming experience. And then notice what you really, really love about it. What feels so good. And then breathe into that feeling. Just bring 2 or 3 deep breaths into this experience. You're anchoring this in. And then find a statement that really describes how you're feeling, like, I feel calm, or I am calm, or this feels good. Just continue breathing and experiencing all of the benefits of this. And then hold on to that feeling, hold on to an image. Maybe there's a symbol that you create. You're creating an anchor, you're creating a new trigger. Hold on to that, but then stop pretending your eyes are closed and open your eyes. But hold on to that. So this is a self-hypnosis technique that was taught by Dave Ellman to dentists and doctors back in the 50s. Hypnosis has been around for a while. Longer than that, of course. And what I want you to do is practice that self-hypnosis several times a day before you have a stressor. So you want to get really good at this so that let's say going to work stresses you out. So you want to sit in the car in the parking lot and you want to close your eyes and pretend you can't open them. And then you want to tell yourself, I feel calm, I am calm, or I'm in control. Go back in your mind to that scene in nature and really re-experience that with those eyes closed. And then what you can do is you can anchor that in. So your eyes are closed, you're focusing on your scene in nature, and then you're saying, I feel calm. You're going to just really anchor that into those fingertips. So here's the really cool part. You go up into your office, you get to your desk, and here comes that coworker that drives you crazy, and you're just kind of under the desk, you're just kind of doing this. Feels really good. So practice that. Consistency is important. You get really good at it. And make a comment below how this has worked for you. I'd love to hear from you. And if you'd like to make a consultation, if you feel like you need a little bit more personal attention, you have some deeper work, sometimes we need to clear out some of those emotions behind those triggers, please schedule a phone consultation below. I'd love to talk to you more. Thank you. This is Valerie Grimes at the Flow Center.